everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. I am so excited to share these thrift flips with you today. I have 4 projects, and I love all of them, but I do have a favorite and you'll have to let me know what you think it is and if you were right. So it's also Sonnets Makers Box time. So let's just dive right in, y'all. Please stick through to the very end and see the final results because they turned out so incredible and I can't wait for you to see them all. I'm I did something I've never done before. I'm really excited. So you can find us on all the social medias linked below, as well as on our website. All the products used today will be linked on there as well, so make sure you check that out. We carry 2 different paint lines. We carry Ironwork Designs. We carry Roycycled Treasures. You guys, we've got it all, plus some amazing gifts. If you haven't watched my Facebook, or Katie's Facebook Live this week, we had just got in our new pom-pom hats that are amazing. So check those out too. But let's just do this video because I'm super excited to share them with you. I got home from work today and guess what? Should we open it? We should open it, right? I'm trying to clean off my table, y'all, because I literally just got home. And like I haven't even, my dog needs in. Oh, okay. It is not slicing for me today. Holy moly. Okay. Let me get my dog. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go. This is always the funnest part, y'all. So right off the top, you'll see her little card. Oh my goodness. With some inspiration, and on the other side it tells you what's in it. I'm so excited. Oh, Royce. That's fabulous. I don't even have to see the whole thing. This is rustic pine cone. I am opening it, y'all. I am opening it. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, you guys, that's gorgeous. Love, 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 love. And then silhouette. Oh, this is going to be cute. A whole bunch of cameos. Oh, heavenly sign, I would guess. And mistletoe kiss. And look at the little cameo we got. Oh my gosh. And lantern, you guys. This black is the best black. It is so beautifully dark. And then we have, I'm looking, White Swan and Aviary. I just worked with Aviary today. In fact, I still have it on my hands. And then we have Bayberry and Coal Black. 2 amazing colors. Oh, what should we do with them? I can't wait to play. So for project 1, we are going to be taking a wood piece that I actually had in the store. It didn't sell. These I actually make really great bases to flip because you can put whatever on these and make it fit any decor style. I here am using Hey Sailor by DIY Paint, and I'm going to go around the edges, and then I'm going to put 2 coats of White Swan over the wording. I do go back in and put a second coat of the Hey Sailor on after the white is dry, and I believe after I have my decoupage done. After these 2 coats dry, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my liquid patina and my misting bottle, and we are going to use that gorgeous Cardinal on this. And yes, I've already used one because I'm obsessed with it. I just cut it out and put it in a brass frame, and you guys have seen me do that before, so there was no need to show it again. But they sell really well for me when I just do that because they look just stunning. So I am going to go ahead and lay down some of my decoupage medium, the liquid patina, use my water bottle and mist the paper. You guys, this actually helps loosen up those fibers, and then as it dries, it tightens back up and leaves it so incredibly smooth. It's just the absolute best way I have found to do my decoupaging. We're going to go over this with a coat of the liquid patina, and then we're going to let it dry. We are also going to take out our little finger sander. I will have this linked below, as well as all the other goodies we use. And just in a downward motion, just sweep down with that. And I think there's a 240 grit paper on there right now. And it literally just peels the paper extra off. So we are going to go ahead and go around this, get all that excess off. Then we're going to go back in with that Hay Sailor and do a little bit of touch up, do the second coat and do a little bit of touch up around the edges. There was kind of like a mitered edge on that. So I wanted to make sure to get that and cover up any of the white paint that may have been poking through from where we decoupaged on. The blue on this Cardinal, you guys, it is so stunning. I cannot say enough about Connie's papers, but this one, just that blue and the red, it just pops. It is beyond gorgeous. So because I'm a little extra and wanted a little extra pop on here, I did take some Rub and Buff and kind of outlined with that Rub and Buff the snow. So wherever there was snow on the picture, I just did a really light little, like, I don't want to say a line. I just kind of blended it in to where the snow was to give it some sparkle. And then because I'm really, really extra, and I don't remember if I showed it on here, but I did go in with some of the mixing powder, and I cannot remember which one it is, and that's by DIY. And I used that mixing powder and mixed it in with some of the liquid patina and put that over all of the white, because this I'm just kind of like highlighting the snow, and I use the glitter to totally go over all the snow pieces. And it's shimmery and beautiful, and I absolutely love it. And then I did kind of go along the edge. I did go along the edge, not kinda, my Midwestern popping out, you guys, and just used that to kind of give it almost like a distressed look with the gold on the edge, and it was really pretty. Stay tuned to the very end to see all of the final pictures. Oh my gosh, you guys, this month's box was great. Project number 2, I am taking this, it's not real wood, as you can see. It's like a, I don't even know what you call this, but getting all the tags off. I have these in the store. There's a couple of them, and they haven't sold at all. Everyone laughs at them. Everyone thinks they're great. No one buys them. So we're gonna upcycle it, because I saw this paper and knew immediately it needed to go onto like a breadboard type piece, and I didn't have any besides these. So we're gonna go ahead and put 2 coats of White Swan over the words side. I'm going to let that dry up completely. We will take out our liquid patina, because that's going to be our decoupage medium. And then we're going to take out this amazing paper by Royce. Again, I saw this and knew immediately what it needed to go on. I'm going to use just my fingers here and kind of rub along the edge where I want to cut it. I'm going to save the scraps, as I always do. I do tags up, you guys, with all the scraps from my decoupage papers, and I save those for that. So I will have a bunch of tags coming to the store this upcoming weeks here. But I'm just kind of fitting where I want it to go, cutting it off, and then we are going to take the liquid patina and the misting bottle again. We're going to apply that liquid patina, mist that paper, and then smooth that out. And then lift the other way and just continue until the whole piece is done. And I do believe on this one, I ended up having to lift it back up a little bit to kind of cut a wrinkle. And I think it was from where I had it lifted up at, but I don't remember. And do this again, and this will be the last little bit that I do. Again, we're going to mist it because it dries up those, or it loosens the fiber, and then as it dries up, it tightens it all back on there, and it's amazing. I'm going to go over the top with a good coat of liquid patina. And there I am lifting up that corner to get that wrinkle out. I'm going to reapply the liquid patina because I can tell that it had already started to dry. And then just go back in and smooth it all back out. Then we're going to go back in with our finger sander and go around the, oh, I trimmed off the edge first, y'all. Then I go back in with the little sander and get that all off. Pop the hole in with the end of one of my paintbrushes. We're going to seal that up, as well as all of the little edges. And then I'm going to go in with the aviary and paint the back and the sides. It's so funny that this was in the box because I just used this color this week, not knowing the colors Sonnet had picked out. So I was really excited to work with this, and this, I love aviary. I love the greens, you all know that. But this aviary is just gorgeous. And this is going to get, this actually, because it was raw wood, took really, really well to the paint. And I don't even think we did a second coat. I think I literally did the one coat and then sealed that baby up with wax, both sides, because we're going to use some dark wax along those edges just to kind of give it some aged look to it, to make it look like that paper on there is old and has been on there for a long time. And this, the wax, the clear wax, actually both waxes from DIY are so smooth and so soft and so easy to use. I love it, and it gives it such a buttery, wonderful feel when you're all done. It just goes on so smoothly. And because this is a clay-based paint, the DIY, it does need to be sealed, whether it's with wax or with one of the top coats. It just is going to need to be sealed. Otherwise, it can be reactivated with water or any kind of a liquid, and it would then wear off. So you want to make sure you seal that in. And I'm just going along the edges with this dark wax, just kind of blending it in. And then I'm also going to take my shop towel and blend it in a little bit more too, and then rub off any of the extra now that that clear is set for a little bit. Project number 3 is a quickie. I'm going to take Connie's other paper with the mistletoe and use the water method and go around the edges. And I want a really organic look to this. So we're going to go all the way around, and then we're going to use my finger to separate the edges from the part that I'm going to use. I'm just using water, and this just helps loosen those fibers, and again, it gives you a really organic look to the piece. Because I have some, I kind of went really close around it. I want to use my finger a little bit to kind of help it go around those corners so that it's not separating. And I am going to take out the liquid patina And y'all, I forgot to do this, but like I normally do, I put down my liquid patina, I placed my item on it, and then I painted over it. I did not do white on the back of this because it was a rusty piece and I wanted it to remain rusty. Like aged and rusty looking. Last but not least, project 4. The transformation on this piece, you guys, is incredible. I think it really showcases the paper that I choose for this. I am using coal black paint by Fusion, and this came in our box along with Bayberry, which I didn't get a chance to use in this video, but you all, it's a very, very pretty green, as you saw in the beginning clip. This piece is going to get 2 coats. I'm going to paint over the hardware. You see the little thing for the music box in there? I do remove that before I paint the back. It's just a matter of twisting it off and then twisting it back on. I do go around the edges all the way around on the lid here, as well as on the drawer when I pull it out. I do the little front top part and then the same piece on the bottom, and I've never had an issue with them not working, not pulling out smoothly, so I just keep doing it. I also paint over all the hardware, make sure to get underneath it really well so that it's completely black. Y'all, I'm still shocked at the transformation. You have to stick around to the very end because the final pictures in this little segment here is not how it turned out by the end of it. Oh my gosh, y'all. It turned out beautiful. I really do love it. Katie walked in and she said, "Oh my gosh, I want that." It's very, very pretty. Fusion paint, that first coat sometimes can be scary, but you want to do nice thin coats on this. It does cover really well. The 2 coats gives it really good coverage. I'm not distressing this piece. I'm leaving this, just a very traditional black. And then I'm going to link below. I don't remember if I said that, but I am going to link below the video I just did with jewelry boxes. I flipped 2 of them, and let me tell you, they make amazing gifts. They never, ever, ever last very long when we have them in the store. And I also do a class about twice a year on how to upcycle them. So if you're local, make sure you watch for our class list coming out and get signed up. It is a fun time. And we have so many incredible colors for you to choose from. But that video will be linked below so you can see 2 more examples of jewelry boxes. I actually so super enjoy doing these. They're just relaxing to me and they let me have a bit of creativity and maybe even use things that I might not typically choose for myself. Some, color choices might not be what... I've never done a black one, you guys. I've never painted a black jewelry box. So this is a first for me. My phone keeps going off, y'all. I'm very sorry. Let me see if I can find my phone and answer that well. We are recording still. It's like lunchtime for everybody, and they're all like texting me. Okay. I am sticking the paintbrush in there to keep the 2 lids from sticking together as it's drying, and I needed to get that back little part there on the top, which I should have done first, and I know I've done these so many times, I should know this by now. We are going to let this coat dry completely, And then I'm going to take out the silhouette paper. I am going to cut out all of these silhouettes because besides this project I'm doing, I have another one in mind that I'm going to do, which is what I wanted to do in the first place, was a suitcase. And I just did not have time. It's a bigger piece, not, huge or anything, but it's a bigger piece and I just didn't have time to do it. So I'm going to use the remainder of these on a suitcase, and it's going to be stunning, and yes, there'll be a video for it. So watch that. And so for these, I did a rough cut, and then I go back in and do more of a fussy cut around each one. Then we are going to take back out our white swan paint, which we did get in this box as well. And we're going to paint the backs of all of these because we really want to make sure that this pops, especially off of our black background. So each one is just going to get a single coat of white, and then I'm going to let them dry completely. The paper that I have this on is like a waterproof paper, so the paint doesn't like soak through it or anything, so it makes it really easy to paint on the paper. And I did rip, right there, I did rip it. I usually use my fingers, and I didn't want to risk getting black on them, and I should have just used my fingers because, y'all, I ripped it. I do plan on saving that and still using it, because once it's dry and I'm using my liquid patina, I'll be able to get that to lay flat. Here I am waiting for them to dry. And waiting for the second coat to dry. And then I decided, you know what? We are going to totally do something I don't normally do. I took out my cameo mold and my air dry clay. Y'all dust your mold with some cornstarch first. Work your clay into this. It's got the micro rim, so it makes it super duper easy to make sure you're getting that nice smooth back on it. And I did 3 cameos, and I did 3 other ones you can see on the table there that are already done for another piece. And then you're just gonna, I'm gonna show you here. It's very important when you are done using it to double bag your clay so it stays nice and fresh. Flip over your mold, roll those babies out. Gravity usually pops them out for you. And let's get going. I'm using my liquid patina, and we are just going to place my first silhouette on here. And you guys, I'm not even using water on this because it's small and it's not going to be streaky at all, but because this is the top, I'm making sure I am getting my liquid patina on there nice and smooth and covering the whole thing, so the final sheen of it all will be the same. I'm just getting out a couple of the little air bubbles on there. And then I'm trying to decide, I want another one, but I wasn't quite sure where to put it. So we are going to do a side, kind of going on to the back. So we're going to add more liquid patina. And I'm sorry, this is a little bit out of frame, so you're not going to be able to see. I just kind of snipped the corner, and I do think I show that. Smooth it out, and then we're going to smooth out on the bottom edge there. I thought I had y'all in frame. You saw me grab my scissors. I'm snipping the little edge so that we can get that part smoothed down. And getting out all of the little air bubbles. And then once this is dry, we're going to go back in and use an X-Acto knife to go along the edge. Oh, there we go. You can see me working in that bottom part to make sure it's nice and smooth. We will use an X-Acto knife to cut that so that we can open it. And you guys, here comes our final pictures. These are not it. You ready? You need to let me know what your favorite project was for today. know which item was my favorite? I'm going to say it's the jewelry box. I mean, they're one of my favorite things to flip anyways, and I've never done black. And it turned out so much better than I ever thought it would. And it was a toss-up between that and the Cardinal, because I don't know, there's something about, I'm looking at, they're right there. I'm looking at that blue and that red, and it's just gorgeous. But that jewelry box, it just turned out so pretty. I am really, really loving it. So let me know what you liked below in the comments. Please give us a like and a subscribe. Just click those little buttons. Doesn't cost a penny, but it helps me out a ton, and we really, really, really appreciate it. And we will see you all next time. Bye.